Everybody out there in Hot Rod Land, it's Phil coming to you once again from Carcraft Classics. Today we're spotlighting another OBS pickup truck. I have this gorgeous two-tone blue and white 89 model. But before we get into that, for anybody maybe watching one of my videos for the first time, this is Carcraft Classics. We're located at 321 Canton Road here in Cumming, Georgia, 30040. We're about 30 miles north of Atlanta and about 40 minutes from the airport. Phone number for the shop is 470-239-4977. My name is Phil, I'm the owner here, and my cell number is 770-317-1415. I can also be reached via email at carcraftclassics@gmail.com. And be sure to visit us on the web at carcraftclassics.com. If you're into classic cars and wheel and tire packages and neon signs for your man cave and novelty items for your garage, cool Petroliana themed stuff, please like and subscribe on this video. We've got a lot of cool stuff to show you here at Carcraft Classics. And again, be sure to visit us on the web, because in addition to this video, there will be 60 plus pictures of this gorgeous Chevrolet pickup truck here. Within 24 hours, we'll have them up on our website. So in addition to, again, the video, you'll have still shots of the interior, the exterior, the undercarriage. We'll get under there and take pictures of the underneath for you as well. All right. So again, if you pay attention to our YouTube channel or follow us on any of the social media pages, you know that recently we rolled out another 89. It was a red one, rare truck in that it did have a 5-speed manual transmission. We've still got that truck, it's still available, but we happen to have two that we were building or customizing. This blue and white truck we just finished. Kicked my butt a little bit, but it's done and ready to roll now. Been through the truck from front to back and made a lot of really nice custom upgrades to the truck, as I'll touch on all those as we walk around. It's another low mile truck. It's got just 111,000 miles. Those are documented miles. We have a Carfax to prove the miles, and then it has just had a couple owners, and she's super clean, no accidents. Frame is intact, no problems. It is an original regular cab short bed, commonly referred to as an RCSB. Young guys like to use the acronyms, but anyway, we've done quite a bit to this truck and we're absolutely in love. So let's start up front. She's got a new chin spoiler down there, as you can see. Also put a new underhood mat on the truck as well. The insulated mats always get chewed up over time, so we put on a new one. And this particular truck was outfitted from the factory with a fuel injected Vortex style center bolt valve cover V8. This is a 350. I know that year they offered in '89, I think, a 305 or a 350, and everybody loves the 350. So we went ahead and searched for a truck with that more desirable engine. It's connected to an automatic transmission, 700R 4-speed overdrive transmission. See, it also has the brake booster there. It's got disc brakes up front, drums in the rear, power disc brakes, I should say. And the brake parts are all new front and rear. The drums and the discs. A little piece of fuzz hanging there. So again, she's got a 350 connected to an automatic transmission, 10-bolt rear end. It's got like a, I don't know, like a low threes gear ratio. It goes down the highway great. Here at Carcraft Classics, we love to dress up the engine bays, aka the jewelry boxes, we like to call it. And this one got the treatment just like others in the past. We repainted, I should say, refinished the intake manifold and the valve covers, as you can see on this side anyway. Valve covers are mint. Firewall's nice and clean. And this truck also got brand new inner fenders. There wasn't much wrong with the factory ones, but for two reasons we went with new. When we tried to blast and repaint the inner fenders, we kept getting what's called fisheye. Little dots, like it appeared that there was trash in the paint on the inner fenders. The other reason we went with new is because our shop here is very close to Auto Metal Direct. They sell all the sheet metal for these trucks and most Chevy trucks, and it's always an easy ride for me to run out there and pick something up new if it's giving us trouble, and that's what we did. So these are brand new inner fenders. A little bit of dirt and dust back here. Let me clean that real quick. Truck was recently detailed. Here's your cowl, or I'm sorry, your inner fender tag. She's super clean, super clean. So again, inner fenders, valve covers, intake manifold, everything either refinished or new. You see down there suspension parts because the truck has been lowered. We'll talk about that in just a moment. New alternator. We did not put that on. That was on there when I got the truck. I'm going to run down this list. I got this piece of paper here so I don't forget anything. Well, let's see. We talked about the engine, 4-speed overdrive transmission, the new brakes, power steering and tilt. Let's see. Got dual exhaust, and when you lower these, we've learned that you have to do the exhaust over from the axle back. So that's been done as well. 10-bolt rear end, I mentioned. Engine bay, new inner fenders, refinished, underhood insulated mat, power windows, power locks. It is a Silverado, so it's got that, plus cruise control, heat and AC. New carpet, new custom bench seat, I'll show you here in a moment. New door handle bezel, that was broken when it got to us. Original GM floor mats, which I know all the collectors love. It's got the original stereo system in it. Original gauges, and they are working. It's got a beautiful color match spray and bed liner. Can't wait to show that to you. It's got a brand new front bumper. The other one was just cloudy, so I decided to replace it. I talked briefly about the suspension lowering kit, and that includes spindles and springs up front and a flip kit in the rear. So essentially what you've got here is a 4.5 inch in the front drop, and in the rear you got 6-inch with the flip kit. All right, new shocks, etc. It's got, let's see, new 20-inch staggered US mag Desperado wheels, which I absolutely love. Brand new tires, 245/40/20 and 275/40/20. The truck will also come with a new clean Georgia title, build receipts, and a clean Carfax. Actually, this one has a North Carolina title. That's a typo on that window sticker. Sorry about that. We'll get that taken care of here shortly, but it is a North Carolina title. We'll take care of reassigning that to you. Let's see here. So that's the engine bay. Like I said, it's kicked my butt quite a bit, but I think we got it pretty nice. We love to pay attention to the engine bays here at Carcraft Classics. I know a lot of guys kind of just leave them original and stock, and that's cool too, but we like to clean them up. I just want to clean that off. All right, let's get this hood down so I can show you what it looks like. Profile of the truck. Got a little passenger here, trying to get a free ride. So again, the difference between this and the red 89, which is also a low mileage truck, is that one was a manual transmission. This one's an automatic. But I love the 89 front grille. I love the inset headlights. Just got like a racy look to me. I don't see too many of these in two-tone. This one's got kind of like a silver blue on top and bottom, and then white in the center. There's those 20-inch Desperado wheels. Those are brand new. Got a 20x8 up front, a 20x10.5, I believe, in the rear is the way US Mag does it. It's got Road 1 tires. They're brand new too. They don't have but a few miles on them. A little spot there. Anyway, a couple ladybugs out. Spring is here. As I mentioned a moment ago, the exhaust in the rear, which was designed to poke out just barely at the bottom there, as you can see. behind the rear wheels is brand new from the axle back. Of course, it's got the factory exhaust manifolds up front, and it's still got its catalytic converter. So if you're in a state or a town where they require emissions, you should be good to go. We did not replace the rear bumper. It's in good shape, as you can see. It didn't need it. Looks like someone probably along the way replaced the headlights and tail lights. We didn't do it, but they look much too nice, crisp, and clear to be original. So here is that bed liner I told you about. It's color matched, and it came out spectacular. Absolutely love it. Tailgate band is in great shape as well, which they can be a real bugger to find. So I'm glad that this one is intact. We did the spray-in bed liner under the rail, so the top of the bed rail is still factory style paint. As you can see, I just love these OBS trucks. You know, being in this business where you sell classics, it's nice that people are calling these classics. You know, when I look at this truck, I don't really see a classic, but when you really think about it, this truck is 35 years old. So it definitely qualifies time-wise. It's just, you know, I remember these trucks, and they don't really seem that old to me. But they are, indeed, like I said, 35 years old. Pin straight body. As I mentioned earlier, I've got a Carfax that shows the truck's never been in an accident. That will be included with the sale. Love the two-tone. So here at Carcraft Classics, we like to, you know, I don't want to use the words we built the truck, because we didn't take it apart, but we did some light customization, and we really love doing that. You know, kind of putting our stamp on things, putting our, you know, design ideas to work on these old classics. And as I was mentioning before, I really love these newer style trucks because they don't have the old hot rod problems. You know, they've all got chokes. Most of them are all fuel injected. So they're a lot easier to deal with, you know, to get started, to keep running. Rarely do you see these bulletproof Vortex style 350s give you any kind of problem. So even though it feels like this truck's too new to be a classic, it's a welcome addition to the Carcraft Classic inventory because a lot less headaches mechanically. Now, of course, they can all have their issues with paint and, you know, stance and suspension and other things, and we really enjoy doing that kind of stuff. Show you the top of the cab. Yeah, she's in really, really good condition. Glass is all there. Mirrors are in great shape. Truck really needs nothing. Somewhere along the line, somebody put these little rubber trim pieces around the glass. The blue is metallic. The white appears not to be metallic. It's gorgeous. All right, so here we go. Interior. Door panels are in great shape. No rust down at the bottoms of the doors or anything like that. It's got the blue interior. Again, she is a Silverado, so it's going to have the power windows and power locks and all that good stuff. Dash is not cracked or ruined in any way. It's got those factory GM floor mats I mentioned before, you know, the collectors love. Rockers are in great shape. And one of the things that we typically do, if you watch our videos, you know this, we love to pull the seats out and put in new cushion and put a custom style cover on it, you know, a one-off, something nobody else has. And we've done that here. This was done by a great place here in Cumming, Georgia called U-Vision It. They focus primarily on the marine world, the boats, when it comes to upholstery, but they were nice enough to do this for me. And it took us 2 tries because the first color to me did not match, but this looks great in here. It completely matches the interior. And it's got that killer design. It's got the diamond stitching starting in the bottom of the seat, going all the way up and then flaring out on the back, as you can see there. Really came out nice. This seat doesn't have 2 miles on it. We just installed it. You can see it's almost identical to the color of the floor mats. And I love the stitching they put on the seat as well. The straight stitching here really came out nice. If you're looking for a real sharp truck to show and drive and enjoy, I got one for you. Again, staggered 20s on the wheels. Those are US Mag Desperados with the polished face and the diamond lip, diamond cut lip. 20 by 8 up front, 20 by 10.5 in the rear. As I said, we've got pin straight body, completely rust free, no bubbles, no problems with the paint, and that spray and bed liner just really puts it over the top. Again, new brake rotors, new brake pads, painted the calipers for you guys out there. Drums in the rear have all new hardware as well, shoes, spring kit, wheel cylinders. Nothing's leaking. Nothing's really inoperable. The stereo stinks. It's the factory stereo from GM, and they stink. You know, we can have another stereo installed if you'd like, but I always like to leave that alone because, you know, a lot of times the stereo doesn't mean much to people. So I don't want to add to the cost of the vehicle for no reason at all. Check out that bed liner. No dents, no dings. This bed's been taken care of. Even the wheel openings, they're not, the wheel wells, they're not all dinged and dented up. This is a really, really, really good condition truck. It is in immaculate condition. After a few months of babying it, that is. Silver blue metallic with white in the center. Hopefully that's coming through on the video. But again, there will be 60+ pictures on our website, carcraftclassics.com. We'll get the exterior, we'll get the interior, and we'll do the undercarriage as well for you guys and gals out there. So in '89 they stopped calling them, or actually '88 they stopped calling them C10s. Now this is a C1500. 2-wheel drive, regular cab, short bed, Chevrolet pickup truck. 350 under the hood, connected to a 4-speed overdrive automatic transmission. 10-bolt rear end, disc brakes up front, drums in the rear. Heat, AC, all the gauges are working. She's ready to roll and she's gorgeous. Let's fire this sucker up for you. Mint condition. She is really pretty. $111,000 miles. Headliner's in great shape as well. Let's see if I can work this gimbal good enough. Let's see. There we go. Interior light works. Footwell light works. Let's see here. this bezel right here. This bezel right here was broken, and the door handle was sticking out like that when we got it. So we got a new door handle, we got a new bezel, and installed that, and it's ready to roll. No more handle hanging out. See, it sits flush. Just love this truck. Again, I love these OBS trucks. Mechanically, they're super sound and reliable. Got a great look to them. I don't like to admit this, but I guess they are classics. That's another thing. The older trucks, sometimes you gotta fight with the doors to get them open and closed. The fitment on these trucks, the fit and finish, I should say, is much better. No crazy noises coming out from under the hood. This is pretty. All right. So again, as I mentioned earlier, there will be a clean title included with this truck. I believe it's a North Carolina title. Get that reassigned and transferred over to the buyer's name, no problem. Build receipts, you know, receipts for the wheels and tires and things like that. That will be included in the sale as well, and that clean Carfax. Now, the $1 million question. How much is it? We've priced it at exactly the same number as our red 89. This one's $28,500, just like the red one. $28,500 is the asking price. Financing is available. Our preferred lender is Collector Car Lending. They're quick, they're easy. Let me know if you want to apply for financing, and I'll send you a link. You can apply right online. You'll know within minutes if you're approved or not. And also, shipping seems to be a very popular question. Can I ship it? And the answer is yes. Anywhere in the lower 48, we can put this right in your driveway. Let's see, give you a look at that new bumper. Just let me know if you need a shipping quote. We'll be glad to help. So again, asking price $28,500. We don't think, but we know that's a fair price with all we've done to this truck and what their market value is today. It's more than fair. Shipping's available. Any additional customization you want to do as well, just let me know. We can do it. And financing through Collector Car Lending on our end, or of course you can use your local bank. Again, my name is Phil. My number is 770-317-1415. I'm the owner here at Carcraft Classics. Feel free to give me a call or text if you have any questions about this truck or anything else in our inventory, and I'll be glad to help. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps small businesses like mine with exposure on the internet. Thank you again. God bless America.